Imagine waking up one morning and checking your phone to find that money has arrived in your account while you slept. Not from a job, not from overtime or a side hustle, just money flowing in automatically because your wealth is now working harder than you ever could. This is the day everything changes. If you're serious about building real financial freedom, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss the strategies that make this possible. Most people spend their entire lives trading hours for dollars. You work 40, 50, sometimes 60 hours a week, and your paycheck arrives based on the time you've invested. But there's a fundamental problem with this approach. You only have 24 hours in a day. No matter how hard you work, you're capped. Your earning potential is limited by your own physical capacity. But what if your money could work around the clock? What if your wealth could earn money while you eat breakfast, while you sleep, while you're on vacation? This isn't fantasy. This is the reality of passive income, and it's the foundation of every wealthy person's financial strategy. The journey begins with understanding compound interest. Albert Einstein allegedly called it the eighth wonder of the world, and for good reason. When you invest money and earn returns, those returns then earn their own returns. Your money doesn't just grow linearly, it grows exponentially. $100 invested at 10% annual returns becomes $110 in year 1. But by year 10, it's become $259. By year 20, it's $6,700. The longer you wait, the more powerful this effect becomes. This is why starting early matters so much. A 25-year-old who invests $5,000 annually for 40 years will likely accumulate far more wealth than a 45-year-old who invests $10,000 annually for 20 years, even though the older person invests more total money. Time is the secret ingredient. Time is what allows compound interest to work its magic. Dividend-paying stocks represent one of the most straightforward ways to make your money work for you. When you own shares of a company, you own a piece of that company's profits. Many mature, established companies return portions of those profits to shareholders in the form of dividends. These dividends arrive in your account regularly, automatically, requiring zero additional effort from you. You could own 100 shares of a dividend-paying stock and receive quarterly payments for the rest of your life. But stocks are just the beginning. Real estate offers another powerful avenue. When you own rental properties, tenants pay you rent every month. That rent covers your mortgage, your maintenance costs, your property taxes, and ideally leaves you with positive cash flow. Over time, as you pay down the mortgage, your equity grows. The property appreciates, and you're building wealth through someone else's monthly payments. Many people feel intimidated by real estate because it requires capital upfront. But there are creative strategies. You might start with a single property, house hack by renting out rooms, and reinvest profits into a second property. Within 10 years, you could own 3 or 4 properties, generating thousands of dollars monthly in passive income. Then, there's the world of digital products and online businesses. Create a course, write an ebook, build software, or develop any product that can be sold repeatedly. You do the work once, then you sell it infinitely. A course you create today could generate income for decades. Unlike trading your time for money, digital products scale infinitely. Bonds and peer-to-peer lending platforms offer more conservative passive income streams. You're essentially lending money and earning interest. It's lower risk than stocks, but also lower returns. For risk-averse investors, this bridges the gap between savings accounts, which earn almost nothing, and stocks, which fluctuate. Index funds and exchange-traded funds make diversification accessible to everyone. Instead of picking individual stocks, you can buy a single fund that owns hundreds or thousands of companies. Your money spreads across the entire market. You earn dividends from all those companies combined, and you do this with minimal effort. The beautiful part about passive income is the compounding effect. Once your passive income reaches $1,000 monthly, you can reinvest that $1,000. Now that $1,000 earns its own passive income. Your passive income grows faster and faster. Eventually, your passive income exceeds your active income. Then it exceeds your living expenses entirely. That's financial freedom. That's the day your money works harder than you do. But here's the truth nobody tells you. Building passive income requires patience. You won't wake up tomorrow with thousands arriving daily. It takes years of consistent investing, smart decisions, and reinvesting your earnings. Most people quit before they reach the point where passive income exceeds their expenses. They get discouraged by slow early progress. If you can stick with it, If you can compound your wealth consistently, you'll reach a point where active income becomes optional. Please like this video if this message resonates with you, because the people who understand this truth are the people who build real wealth. The timeline varies depending on your starting point and your strategy. Someone earning $50,000 annually might need 10 to 15 years of aggressive investing to reach financial freedom. Someone earning $200,000 might achieve it in 5 to 7 years. But everyone follows the same trajectory. First, passive income is negligible. Then it's supplemental. Then it's significant. Finally, it exceeds your needs entirely. What's your target number? What does financial freedom look like for you? Is it 5,000 monthly? 10,000? 20,000? Knowing your target helps you reverse engineer your strategy. If you need 5,000 monthly in passive income, and you can earn 4% annually on investments, you need $1.5 million invested. But, invested consistently, over 20 years, it's achievable. The most critical insight is this: the sooner you start, the less you need to contribute. Someone who starts investing at 25 and invests consistently until 65 has 40 years of compounding. Someone who starts at 35 has 30 years. That 10-year difference can mean enormous savings. Your money starts working harder than you do the moment you stop spending everything you earn. Subscribe to this channel for more strategies on building passive income and achieving financial independence. Drop a comment below telling me what your passive income goal is and what strategy interests you most.